Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today I'd like to finally talk about everything we know about the Spirit Halloween 2026 season so far. And, a bit of the lineup, some animatronics that got leaked a while back. Uh, Back in December, you know, most of their lineup was leaked. I thought at first that it was AI for sure because I thought that December was way too early for any Spirit Halloween animatronics to ever get leaked. But apparently, a large majority of hunters are saying that it is real and that it is not AI, that these are real leaks that happened back in December. So I'm surprised that they're even real because I thought that, like I said, December, I thought it was way too early, but apparently not. So, yeah, finally, I will be talking about them. We are nearing the time, late April is when Spirit Halloween will hopefully drop their halfway to Halloween teasers. So I just wanted to get this video done with before the halfway to Halloween teaser is released. So yeah, let's start with the first animatronic that I will be talking about. So the first animatronic is, of course, Freddy Fazbear. Spirit Halloween will finally be releasing a Freddy Fazbear animatronic. I feel like, since Five Nights at Freddy's 2 came out, the Spirit Halloween people were like, yeah, we're just going to finally do it. And they apparently are. So I'm not going to be showing the videos that were leaked of these animatronics because there were actually demos leaked, but I don't want to show them because I'm kind of in a hurry right now, and you guys have already all seen those by now. But I'll tell you, so the demo for Freddy Fazbear basically shows him like waving, and what I hope is that that was just the prototype and they were testing out movements. And I hope that when this guy's fully released, he actually has, different various different animations to make him a good Freddy Fazbear animatronic. It would be very disappointing if he just had a waving animation and that was it. Um, but yeah, overall, I am looking forward to this guy because I think it is about time that Spirit Halloween has done a Freddy Fazbear animatronic. And yeah, I am very excited to see the final product. But yeah, let's move on. This next animatronic that I'll be talking about is this clown, kind of similar to Henry Hustle, that gets reveals a creepier face. So it's this friendly clown that you see here on the left, and the design for him is decent enough. It's nothing special, but definitely nothing horrible. But then in his demo, it shows that his friendly face splits open to reveal, you see on the right here, the darker, much more creepy face. And I think that is a very cool concept. It's a little bit different than Henry Hustle. Um, and I think this could end up being probably the best clown of the year, to be honest, because lately Spirit Halloween has been doing horrible with clown animatronics. And I'm not going to expect anything better than this clown animatronic from Spirit Halloween this year. I just am not. Uh, but yeah, this definitely does look like it will be one of the best of the year. But who knows? They could give it some really goofy phrases that could really drop the ball when it comes to this prop. So yeah, but still, I'm looking forward to it. That's for sure. This next prop I'll be talking about is a pumpkin scarecrow with it holding an axe. So as you can see, his face is actually pretty well detailed. I am liking his face sculpt, that's for sure. But in his demo video that got leaked, his animation is a little kind of robotic and weird looking. All he does is like in the video, it shows him just like dropping down basically with the axe. It's nothing really that scary. It's not like a really scary jump scare. It's a very slow jump scare. But like I said, it is probably a prototype. So hopefully, if this guy ends up getting released, his animation is a whole lot better than that. But yeah, I do like the design of this guy so far. I think his clothes are maybe a bit generic, but other than that, I think the bloody axe he's holding is good, and his face sculpt is really cool looking. Yeah, this is definitely better than Possessed Pumpkin, that's for sure, in my opinion, at least. So yeah. So this next animatronic is one that I'm really looking forward to, and it is this son and mom animatronic. The son looks like possessed. His eyes are glowing, and he's got a crazy, really creepy smile on his face. And the mom is obviously a bit taller than him. She has this like the face almost kind of reminds me of the ghost face a little bit. Not completely, but just kind of. And her hair is like all a little bit long and gray. And if you look at them, it looks like they're holding two giant blades, but they're actually holding gas masks. So this could be a very interesting, very innovative prop if Spirit Halloween executes it the correct way. I think this does have huge potential as maybe being the best animatronic of the year from Spirit Halloween, but they could drop the ball because they've done it with multiple animatronics in the past that have had good potential. So yeah, but still, I'm looking forward to this, and I something tells me they're not going to drop the ball. Actually, I feel like this is going to be good. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and yeah, we'll just have to see. This next one, as you can see, is a clown reskin of the Nightcrawler. And I'm not really looking forward to this one at all. I feel like this is just going to be kind of, we already got the Nightcrawler. That was a great prop, very original, very creepy design by Crazy Create. And now they've just decided to reskin him into a clown, which I feel like is just a little bit too boring. I feel like it's a basic idea. I mean, who knows? The audio with this guy might be really cool. And remember, this is probably just the prototype, so he could end up looking a lot creepier than this. But from the prototype, he looks kind of goofy. I'm not gonna lie, his face sculpt looks pretty goofy. His outfit isn't too great either, and yeah, I'm not liking this so far. But who knows if it will even get released? We don't even know. This next one is, of course, a new Jason Voorhees animatronic that Spirit Halloween will be doing. And I'm excited for this because in all my time that I've been going to Spirit Halloween and all my time that I've been a Spirit Halloween fan, they've never had a life-size Jason animatronic. So I am actually excited for this. I've seen, videos of the OG Jason animatronic made by Jemmy for Spirit Halloween back in the day. That looked really cool, and this looks pretty cool too. I think the design for this guy is really cool. I think the animation in the demo with him, moving his arm and moving side to side, that looked really cool. I think this will be a nice Jason animatronic that I'll finally get to see since I've only been a Spirit Halloween fan since 2018. So yeah, but I am excited for Jason Voorhees. So yeah, we will see if he gets produced. Hopefully he will, because I would like to see a Jason animatronic. This next one is it's a tall, skinny clown, and I don't know. I think the face on this guy actually looks pretty creepy. He definitely does not look like a kid-friendly clown. His face looks pretty scary. He's sort of grimacing almost, and I think this could end up being cool if his audio and his phrases aren't goofy. Because let me tell you something. I mean, I know clowns, I guess, are supposed to be goofy, but this clown does not look like he's supposed to be goofy. All right, his face looks freaking creepy. So if they stick him with some goofy phrases, that will ruin the prop. That will ruin the prop. So I hope Spirit Halloween doesn't do that because if his phrases are good, this could end up being a pretty good clown prop, a pretty good towering clown prop. I'm assuming this guy's going to be 7 feet tall, but yeah, we'll just have to see. He looks pretty cool, but you never know what could happen. So this next one is sort of like a zombie man with a jaw that is like hanging from where it's supposed to be, and I think this could end up being a pretty unique zombie animatronic. He's also missing an eye apparently. I think his face does look a little bit creepy, but I think that this isn't the goriest zombie animatronic. I think this guy would end up being a lot better if they added a lot more gore to his design, like Rick Ratman. Yeah, this guy doesn't really compare to Rick Ratman in my opinion. But other than that, I think he could end up being pretty decent and pretty scary. Hopefully, his audio is just zombie groaning noises. Because if they add phrases to this guy, I think it'll just kind of drop the prop in terms of whether I'll like it or not. I just don't think I'll like a zombie prop with phrases. But yeah, you never know. They could make it work. But yeah, this guy from the design, he looks pretty cool. I just wish they added a bit more gore to him. The next animatronic here is this mutant fly animatronic, and this looks pretty freaking cool, actually. I think I do like this design quite a bit. This could definitely end up being one of the better ones of the year. We got a mutant spider animatronic a few years back, or a couple years back, Wanda Webworth, which I wasn't a big fan of that. But now that we're getting a mutant fly animatronic this year, hopefully, if this even ends up getting released, I think this does look really cool. I think this design looks great. I think maybe the audio will just be some fly noises, buzzing noises or something. Maybe some jaw animation. Actually, I don't know. From the looks of the design, I think it looks like it's just going to have wing animation maybe, which might be kind of a bummer. But yeah, other than that, the design looks great. And I can't wait to see the final product when this is finished. So yeah. This next one is definitely one of the weirder ones. This is supposed to be kind of like a dragon groundbreaker type thing that, in the animation and the low quality video that I was able to see, he like lifts his head up. This is just kind of one of those unnecessary props of the year, I feel like. Kind of like Tombstone Terror, and Bag o' Bones. I think this is going to be one of those unnecessary jump scare props that doesn't really do well. I hope that it doesn't end up getting produced, because this could, end up being one of the worst of the year. I feel like they had a cool enough concept going. I just feel like with this prototype we see here, I think they executed it the wrong way. So yeah, we'll have to see though. This next animatronic we have here is one that will definitely end up being the worst of the year if it gets released. And I'm saying this not even knowing the whole lineup, and I just feel like if this gets released, it's going to be the worst. This is a clown lady with like a really weird ass skirt that spins. It literally spins. The hair is all colorful. The face is goofy looking. The whole way her body is positioned just looks really goofy and weird. I feel like this is one of the weirdest things ever that I've ever seen that ever has anything to do with Spirit Halloween. This just looks so weird. I really hope they don't release this, because if they do, yeah, it'll be bottom of my ranking when I rank their lineup. That's for sure. I even heard a few people talking like this is supposed to be some sort of a pride, like LGBTQ clown animatronic, which I don't even know if that's true, but if it is, that's some really effed up crap. I don't think Spirit Halloween needs to be adding LGBTQ shit into their animatronics, quite frankly. But other than that, yeah, this just looks stupid. Please, Spirit Halloween, if you're watching this, do not release this. Here we have the last two props that I'll be talking about, and this is the new Ghostface animatronic. I'm assuming that they'll be releasing this for Scream 7, and this is just pretty unnecessary because we got a Ghostface animatronic in 2021, which was crap. We got a Ghostface animatronic in 2024, which was decent at best. And now they're giving us another one for 2026. I just don't get this whole Ghostface thing that Spirit Halloween is doing. From the design, this actually looks pretty good, actually. This could end up being better than the one we got in 2024 for some reason, I feel like. But still, we don't need another Ghostface animatronic Spirit Halloween, okay? We don't need another goddamn Ghostface animatronic. Unless this is like some crazy Ghostface animatronic that has some crazy scissor mech or something, which I highly doubt that they'd ever do that, then no, we don't need another Ghostface animatronic. So I'm not excited for this one. But yeah, let's move on to the last animatronic that I will be talking about in this video. And here we have the last animatronic that I will be talking about in this video, which is the new Pennywise animatronic, which, we really don't need another Pennywise animatronic. It's just like with Ghostface. We don't need another Pennywise animatronic Spirit Halloween. What are you trying to do? Sorry. Yeah, I just don't think it's necessary at all. I feel like the design of this particular Pennywise looks okay, but I'd rather just it. I'd rather a completely new concept have been done by Spirit Halloween than have a Pennywise animatronic. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to this guy at all. But yeah, let's move on to the last part of this video that I'll be talking about, which is a leaked photo of the theme for this year. So yeah, let's get into that. So here we have the leaked photo of the theme, and it is very low quality. But what we can tell from this photo is that the theme this year will most likely be some sort of cabin in the woods type theme, or maybe even a campgrounds theme, something like that. And I think that could be really cool. Actually, that could end up looking really cool, you know, with the trees and bushes and these different cabin building type things. That could look cool. So yeah, from this photo, we don't really get to see a whole lot about what the theme will look like, but it's a concept, that's for sure. And I think it could end up looking really good in the end. So yeah, but that's it for this video. I am looking forward to this season of Spirit Halloween 2026. I think that this year will probably be on par with 2025 or better than 2025, to be completely honest. I'm hoping they have a back theme this year, because last year they didn't have a back theme, which was really weird. But yeah, we will see how good Spirit Halloween does this year. I'm looking forward to it. I know all you are. And yeah, it's only, what, a couple weeks till halfway to Halloween, April 29th, April 30th. Come on, Spirit. We're waiting for that teaser. I hope they don't postpone it this time, because if you don't remember, they postponed the halfway to Halloween teaser last year. It wasn't released till like late May, I think. But yeah, this year, hopefully that doesn't happen. And this year, hopefully Flagship isn't canceled either. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to halfway to Halloween. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.